Hey everybody, it's P. Delamar 30. Thanks for tuning in and checking out my review here on Marvel Selects Marvel Studios Captain America, the First Avenger. I just now decided to go ahead and review him. I've had him for just as long as he's been out. There is much to say about Captain America here, and his articulation and design and paint, shield, accessories. First things first, we can all see that the Marvel Select humongous box in the background with a giant star somewhat you can kind of see in the background there, and some obviously other comic stuff in the background as well. This is the pose I decided to leave Captain America in. He is standing on one of the Avengers 6-inch stands through the peg hole. It wasn't easy to get in, but I got it in there. I decided on this stance here because I felt this was the most, well, best way to put it. From the side view, he looks like Chris Evans. Now, if you move the character or move the figure into front view, it doesn't look so much like Chris Evans. It favors him a lot, but like from the front view, it doesn't really look like him. And that's just me. But let's take a look at the rest of the costume here. Now, I love the gray that they put in here. They put that really cool mesh on the top here on the figure, which was really awesome. They gave him a really dirty look, like he's been at war, and the stars are very 3D-ish, protruding, I would say. The costume's just really great. I mean, they got it down to the like reddish leather. Even the belt buckles are painted, and one of his accessories that he comes with, one of the pistols that he uses in the movie, along with that strap that that's obviously printed on him. His other signature trademark, the shield, awesome metallic red with the metallic silver and metallic blue. Really awesome shield. I love this shield. It's awesome. The only bad thing about the shield is that it only fits on one hand and doesn't fit on the other hand, because the other hand is a fist. It doesn't go through the loops. I love how they just, they got this figure looking just accurately towards the movie, down to the boots, man. The boots are awesome too, man. Like, they took their time on this figure. Now, as far as like posability, he's very articulated. Oh, sorry for the camera shaking. He's very articulated. Obviously, right here, he's kind of hindered from his costume to lifting up his arm straight up, but whatever, it works. The helmet, man, I mean, they really did a good job on the helmet. The mask, it looks great. The only thing that's not movie accurate is that the helmet strap is supposed to go across his face to his chin. His chin wasn't open like that. But Marvel Select, they obviously get pictures of early on productions, and they go off of that as far as the figure goes. So that's why sometimes, you'll notice that, oh, well, the Marvel Select figure has this, why doesn't the movie have that? Well, sometimes things make it in the movie, and some things don't. His head, his posability for his head is awesome, so you get a really cool view of him looking up into the sky, very patriotic. So, and this is the stance I decided to go with him with. I like it a lot. It's great. His boots didn't come with a ankle rocker where you can pose him like at a really cool stance. Basically, it's just a twist. It's not, and he got the up and down motion, but he doesn't have the ankle rocker, to get him a really cool poses. Again, so that's another reason why I chose, to go with this pose. He's got double jointed knees, single joint at the elbow. Other than that, he's a really great figure. I'm really glad I have him. And it has the actual emblem, or, the Avengers emblem. I'm sure you guys seen reviews on this before, so you already know what to expect as far as Captain America figure. I haven't done anything to him. I haven't customized him. Other than that, it's a really great figure, especially if you're going to collect the Avengers. I'm really sad that Marvel Select weren't able to come out with the Avengers version of the costume for Captain America. They gave us, they basically said they're limited to the figures that they're able to send out every year. Hence another reason why we didn't get a Black Widow Avengers figure. They came out with basically Hulk, Hawkeye, the same Iron Man, which, if they were going to do that, I rather would have made them, have the Captain America from the Avengers movie than make us another Iron Man that's a re-release. But that's just me. I have the re-release of the Avengers Iron Man Mark 6. But that's not to say that I couldn't get the Iron Man 2 version of the Mark 6 on Amazon or somewhere else. I really felt like, they basically just took advantage of the fact that they had that figure mold. They're like, well, we're not gonna make it Captain America, or we're not gonna waste making another mold. Let's just hurry up and make this, and then this and this, and there you go. There's the Avengers. But it must be said, I am a fan of both the costumes that came out with the Avengers movie. I like the first Avengers. It's very military, more realistic than I would say the Marvel, the Avengers version movie. But it works for me. I mean, it's awesome. Basically, his top half is like a jacket. It zips up and everything. It is what it is. It's a costume. Also for the box here, let's go ahead and show that. You get a really cool picture of Captain America here. And again, this is probably the picture that they went off on his face to make the Captain America figure. And as you can see, he doesn't have the chin strap on his chin. But in the movie, he does. So, And let's turn it around here. And as you can see, they managed to get the shield on the other arm through the fist. How did they do it? I don't know. Don't ask. I'll tell you right now. I took a slice out of the shield strap, and I can put it on the other arm, but I sacrificed, a perfectly shield strap to able to put it into the other arm. Not really worth it. You can barely bend the arm. As you can see on the very top half here, the strap is all the way up on his elbow joint, and you really can't bend it once it's up there. On the other one, it kind of fits really snug. It's made to go, you got a strap in the hand, and you got a strap across the wrist there, so you're able to pose it a lot better. So if I were you, I wouldn't do it. You got the bio, you got the Red Skull there. With Captain America and the Red Skull, what you can get is you get the cube, the Tesseract, and this weird looking thing that the Red Skull had in the movie. You get a platform, and if you get the Red Skull, you get the other piece of the platform here, and I guess the missing piece to go to the rest of the pipes. I haven't really seen it myself. I've had the Red Skull figure, never opened it, and I got rid of it the same day. I don't know, it just didn't interest me enough to say, hey, I want to keep it. Now I kind of do want it back, so I'm probably going to end up getting it back anyway. So basically they lock into each other right there, the two tabs, and you get the finishing pipes for the Tesseract, and you can pretty much side view it like that, and you get your little posability for your characters, and you basically get a whole scene. And if I'm correct, this is the platform when they were in the jet that Captain America ultimately fell into the ocean with, or the Arctic. And well, guys, there isn't really much to say much more on the Captain America here. One more time, he's got an awesome head swivel, and he goes ups and down really good. He goes up really well and goes down really good. He's got good visibility on the shoulders here. Of course, when you lift up the arms, they come out at an angle here, at a top, angle here. He's got double jointed knees, single elbow joint. You got arm swivel. You got thigh swivel. You got ball joints on the legs, on the waist there. And then you have the swivel at the boot, and it goes up and down. So, other than that, and I think he looks really awesome. I mean, they did, this one and the Amazing Spider-Man figure, as far as detail, they really did a really good job on this. So, I highly recommend this figure. If you're looking for, to make an Avengers team, obviously you're going to have to pick up the first Avengers of Captain America, the Marvel Select Thor, Marvel Select Hulk, and either Iron Man 2 Mark 6 or the new release of the Avengers Mark 6. There really is not much of a difference between both of those figures except some paint applications. So, I guess we're looking at a Captain America movie next summer. And same thing with Iron Man 3. So hopefully we'll get 2 Iron Man Marvel Selects out of that, the Mark 7 and the Mark 8. And then obviously we'll get a new Captain America figure. So, and then a year later from that you get Thor, and I understand that they're possibly making a Hulk movie, and they just confirmed they're going to make the Black Widow Origins movie. Alright, so other than that, this is PDelmar30. I hope you guys like my review on Captain America, the first Avenger. Man, the paint apps on here is really good. I like it a lot. Just the fact that he looks dirty, like he's been out there already, just at war. So, it looks good. Yeah, it looks really good. I kind of wish that they came with the Captain America that he had an alternative head, but I guess that would have been too much since he came with the Tesseract on the platform as his base, But hopefully when they make another Marvel Select Captain America, they'll give us an alternative head or variant. I mean, there's 3 variants with the Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys know about it, but you got obviously the Amazing Spider-Man figure. You got the Amazing Spider-Man variant with Peter Parker head and different hands for web slinging. And then at the Disney store there is the metallic Spider-Man, which is he's painted with the same paint apps that they did with the Iron Man. So he's got the metallic red and blue, and it looks really awesome. I'm thinking about seriously picking it up. If you look at Charlemagne's Prime's SDCC Comic-Con preview, you'll see the metallic Spidey, as he eloquently called it. And either way, I'm still thinking about picking that up. So that'll give me basically 4 Spider-Mans. Guys, check out my review on the black suit Spidey, and check out my other reviews that I got here on my YouTube channel, PDelmar30. You just type it in PDelmar30 and you get all my videos. Guys, subscribe, give me some comments. What can I do better? What would you guys like to see? Also, I'm not going to give away the free figure yet, guys, until I get more subscribers. I really feel like subscribing is what really is going to make me want to give away a free figure. So tell your friends, subscribe. I'm basically going to write down everyone's name that subscribes on my YouTube, and just pull one out and be like, you're the winner. So, guys, like I said, the winner is going to get pretty much an unopened figure, and I'll show what it is. I got a couple here. I don't want to show them off. They're unopened, sealed. The boxes are in great condition, and I'm going to mail it out to you guys. And on YouTube, I'll let you guys know who the winner is, and we'll figure out details later on. But other than that, PDelmar30, and hope you guys enjoyed my Captain America here. I know I'm a little late reviewing him, But, you know, I wasn't necessarily into the whole review thing when I first got Captain America. Basically, I'll be honest with you, he was my first Marvel Select figure. Next to Marvel Select Wolverine. But, check that out. Oh yeah, you see some of my custom materials in the background, Spider-Man hands. But, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. And, you know, peace out. Subscribe. Check you guys out later. If you're doing my 30, I'm out.